Hello, good afternoon. My name is Juan Ortega. I'm going to talk about the role of the stages of the lesson plan with the principle of that. Lesson plans are very important as they help set the aim and objective of a lesson. They provide step-by-step guidance on how the lesson will flow, help with timing, and draw attention to the key skills and vocabulary needed for the class. Um, Lesson plans can also help you or help us grow as a teacher by providing an opportunity for reflection and possible ideas for future lesson plans. Planning is very important, but teachers need to be able to adapt their plan during the lesson to suit the circumstances that arises, and the teacher's experience plays an important role when devising alternative activities. In their principles, we have the coherence and flow. This means that the lesson comes together and is not just a sequence discrete activity. Another principle is the aim. One of the main of planning is establishing a clear aim for the lesson. It is important that aims are realistic. If the subject is too difficult for the student, they can become frustrated and lose motivation. However, if the subject is too easy, the student may become bored and frustrated. The student can often cause discipline and problems. So, it is important when planning to think about your particular class. Bringing a variety of activities to the classroom is one of the most remarkable ways to keep students engaged and interested in class. Repeating the same kind of activities can become monotonous and demotivating for the students. When possible, it is a good idea to vary the kind of activities, materials, and classroom interaction in order to make your class appealing for your students. Another one is flexibility. Whether the lesson plan is good or not, you will never know exactly what is going to happen in a class until it happens. Exercise may take longer or shorter than expected. The students may be more or less interested in a topic than you imagine. Something unexpected may happen during the lesson. In these cases, if the teachers stick rigidly to their plan, it may actually have a negative effect. So this means that they need to be very flexible in all the process of the all stages of the lesson plan. According to the stages of this one, so we have the objective. Each lesson should have an objective. What will the student learn? Why? So we need to consider which of the 5 skills students will practice and what they will be able to do at the end of the lesson that they couldn't do at the beginning. The objective should be the starting point for the lesson plan and should be referred back through the planning process to ensure the lesson is staying on track. And we have the next one is warm-up. Warm-up is a short activity, fun game which a teacher or trainer can use with the students. The purpose of warm-up is to encourage the student, to motivate, to review. Yes. And the next stage we have the presentation. In this stage, the teacher will be presenting the main topic So if he chose the theme of animal, he should have a focus area such as animal homes. During his presentation, he will talk about this topic. PowerPoint presentation, flashcard, or charts are great for these stages of his lesson. Using uh, his students' college knowledge on the thing will be useful at this stage of the lesson. At this point of the lesson, it would be appropriate to introduce the class to new vocabulary and key phrases. And we need to know that when we are teaching a language, we need to use the frameworks. It doesn't matter what skill you are teaching, but you need to use the different stages: presentation, practice, production, presentation, practice and use, and during, post, pre, during, and post. We have the next stage is after presenting his lessons and teaching new vocabulary. The teacher would want the students to put into practice everything that they have studied in the previous stages. The best way to test their knowledge, the best way to test their knowledge on the day's lesson is through a worksheet. Another great tool is doing a role play in which the student can act out or perform different social situations while using the key phrases and vocabulary thought for the day. And we had the next one is a free practice. Once again, he will be testing the student knowledge in the lesson. Just have, however, with this step, he can be more flexible. Games are great for this, and it creates a freer learning environment in both entertainment and educational. With these steps, the teacher can do more than one activity depending on his time. Encourage peer teaching, that is, get the student to help each other. And the last one is step of the lesson planning is review or follow up. Toward uh, toward the end of the lesson, toward the end of the lesson is good to do a few review to prepare the lesson and at the same time check that the student was able to grasp all the concepts taught. It's a good idea to go over the new vocabulary to phrases taught. Review could be also be done in the form of a worksheet, like a word search which they can complete in class or something longer if he wishes to do the student homework for the day. This is some ideas about the state of the lesson planning, and then that we need to have taken into account the principles. So we need to the lesson planning need to have columns of flow, variety. The objective that is the most important is our objective. So at the end of the class, so the class is going to be at the center. And variety, okay, into 14